What's up, DOTG here, and today we have the ComVolt Energy Freedom 3 kilowatt hour LiFePO4 portable battery station in a small, sleek aluminum casing. 3,000 watt hours in something this small is insane. Got two big boxes for accessories. I'm gonna show you everything in just a second. First, let's pull out the battery. Holy smokes. Okay, just in case you ain't got all the time in the world, here are 6 points where I think the victory stands out from the rest of the power banks. Number one is the price. It is only 51 cents per watt hour, and you get a massive 230 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries in here, or 3 kilowatt hours. Absolutely massive. Usually just the battery alone is bigger than this box. But that was number two, is the massive battery capacity. Number three is going to be a massive, again, you see the theme here is massive, 1800 watt pure sine wave inverter. That means you can pretty much power up 95% or 99% of all your home goods, all of your power tools, all of your household appliances. 1800 watts is plenty to run all of that. Number three is very demure, very mindful size. As I've been mentioning, it's about a third of the size of other power banks. Let that sink in. A third of the size. Now, number five is going to be the build quality. You hear that? Again, it's aluminum alloy. It looks like an Apple product, for Christ's sake. It looks like a Mac Pro or something. The build quality, A1. A++ would do business with again. And number six is the included DC to DC charger. That is insane. It lets you charge up this battery bank as you drive at 450 watts or 30 amps. Very fast, quick charge. As you're driving somewhere, might as well use that energy and put it back in here for storage for later on. So that's usually like a $200 or $300 value. That's already included. So those were the 6 highlights. Now back to the nitty gritty and all the details. Okay, real quick for a tour. Here's the power button. I love that it's like a locking style button. Very industrial feeling. Next is going to be the LED on off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I like again that the buttons are like a locking style button. You cannot accidentally push this. Coming up here is going to be your USB-C. This is PD and a quick charge 3.0. We're going to hit the button here. Okay, to activate that. And then 2 more 12 volt sockets at 10 amp max. So I like that you can customize your own sockets here. You can buy your own customized style ones or charger drone or whatever that has the 12 volt socket through here. Let's go ahead and turn on the battery button. Here we go, 55% currently, or 127 amp hours. Here's the voltage, the amp leaving, and the battery temperature. Now we're gonna hit this other button, the cell button here. And this is gonna be made with 4 big packs of lithium ion batteries, and these are the voltages between the 4. So it's nice to see that you have a lot of information on the display. Right below that is going to be DC input and output at 40 amp max. So these are going to be called the XT90 connection. So 40 amp max, this is how we're going to charge this. We can charge it at 1,000 watts or charge it one at a time. Now let's take a look at the back. Here we are on the back side. We're going to have 2 AC outputs, 10 amp max. We're also going to have a DC input output at 120 amp max. Right below that is going to be the AC button. Let's go and hit that. And we're going to have a quick fan startup noise. Right here is going to be your solar plug at 400 watt maximum. We do have the 400 watt solar panel with me, so I'm going to be putting this to the test as well. Speaking of tests, this is a test button. I'm going to go through the owner's manual and all that with you. Okay, now let's take a look at all the accessories that come in the box. First up, we're going to have our AC ports here, 2 of them. We're also going to have our XT90 connection, 2 of them. And we got our double lithium battery chargers, double the wattage, double the fun, half the charging times. Now it's going to be 500 watts each for a total of 1,000. I'm probably just going to charge it at 500 because I'm not really in a rush. But if you were in a case of emergency or something, plug up both for that quick charge. Okay, now let's see what's inside the other box. Okay, looks like we have a positive cable here with an inline fuse. That's sweet. Negative cable here. And here we go. This is the Anderson port. Yes. You believe this? It comes with a DC to DC lithium car charger at 30 amps. Now you're also going to get all the other cables, the alligator clips, the XT90s, and of course the 12 volt. Now if you don't know what this is basically like a DC to DC charger, just like the Victron ones, etc., at 30 amps. So when you're driving, it can charge the battery at 30 amps, as opposed to only 12 volt charging it at like, you know, 80, 100 watts. This is 30 amps. So I like that it comes with all of the cables. We got the Starlink plugged in, and we got the lights plugged in. Now we're gonna hit the trigger button, push it in. Boom. And the reaction time, you hit the button, it's almost instantaneous. Lights will come right on, so I like that. So I'm gonna live with the unit for 3 weeks, test it from top to bottom. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. How do they fit 3,000 watt hours in something this small? Incredible. I have battery banks that are a third of the size in terms of battery capacity that are bigger than this. This is 3 times the capacity, and it's smaller than the 1,000 watt hour. This is 3,000 watt hours. Insane. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in and see what it sounds like and what it shows on the screen. Okay, plugged in with the AC included into this XT90 connection right here, charging at 500 watts each, so you can plug in both to charge this bad boy at 1,000 watts. So it's just gonna say charging, and that's how many amps are coming in, 31 amps. And the battery right now is 13.3 volts. Nice, and it has the temperature as well. I like how much detail is in here. Okay, now we got double chargers plugged in. Let's hit the button, take a look. Yeah, we're getting 68 amps in. Holy smokes, 1,000 watts in at a time. And of course this number is going to be climbing. Okay, so the Energy Freedom battery bank can handle 400 watts. This happens to be a 400 watt solar panel. I have it plugged in. Unfortunately, we're right behind these clouds, but let's take a look anyways to see what we're pulling. Here we are with the solar cable from outside. Let's check the battery percentage, and we are receiving 16 amps with the solar panel. Heck yeah. Solar panel is chilling out here. It is 3:35 p.m. getting some of that afternoon sunlight at this creek. Okay everybody, using this diagram, I'm going to attempt to go ahead and plug in the DC to DC charger. It looks pretty straightforward. What is cool is this little plug here plugs into the other end of this, and then the other end plugs into your cigarette port adapter, and this acts like an on-off for your DC to DC charging. That is a cool little setup. Let's give it a go. So here's the cable that's going to connect to the battery. On the other end, I just electrical taped a clothes hanger so I can get through the firewall over there, which I'll show you. Okay, so here is where all the cables come through to the inside. This is called the firewall. And I already snipped that little rubber piece, and I'm gonna slide this cable right through. Wish me luck. Yeah boys, pulled it right through using the coat hanger, and we're inside right through the firewall. Okay, now we're gonna get the positive end connected to the positive end, just like this picture. And it's just a Phillips. Okay, got it all nice and tidy and zip tied all the way around, so it's not touching anything hot. Now let's go ahead and plug everything in. And look how thoughtful this is. It comes pre-scored, so you can take this off. That's a nice touch. Now this is going to ground the whole unit. Okay, so we have everything plugged in. Currently nothing is coming in as in terms of energy. 0 amps. Now let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, engine is on. Still nothing because we have to push the button. I like that. You can turn it on and off whenever you like. Now I like to let my engine start up for a little bit, make sure my battery's getting enough juice before I hit the button. Now I'm going to hit the button. Boom! Charging. Now let's take a look at how many amps we're pulling in. 30 amps. So this is about 450 watts while you're driving. No need for solar panels. This will charge it up at 450 watts. There's no way in heck I'm going to be able to get 450 watts on my minivan. I currently only have 200 So we're gonna plug actually both in, so when I'm not driving, I'll get solar. But this is so amazing. 30 amps in, 450 watts. Amazing value that this is included. You saw me install it. It wasn't too bad. Now I'm getting in 30 amps while driving. I love it. Now the ComVolt Energy Freedom Victory is going to be living in the minivan. Of course, it's not going to sit up here. I just did that for demonstration purposes so you can see. But it'll probably live right back here. Excuse the mess. I'm still working things out. But I can't believe it. 30 amps in at a time. Amazing. I am so happy with this. Okay guys, I wanted to get you guys to the website. Here we go. They have multiple different products. If you need even more power, there's a 4 kilowatt and even a 6 kilowatt version. Let's go ahead and click on the 3 kilowatt Victory that we have here. Portable, 3,000 watt hours at 50 pounds. Take power from your RV to the campfire or wherever your adventures lead. So here's an example of what you can power multiple items at 1800 watts. Check this out. It has low temperature heating. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. So look, it says automatically heat ensures that your battery remains charged even at low temperatures. No way. That is a cool feature. In low temperature environments, the power station automatically warms to ensure normal charging and peak performance. Charged heating. That is cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, it fits into a lot of small places. Safe lithium iron phosphate cells. Premium grade A lithium iron phosphate cells provide safe operations for a long life. 4,000 charge cycles before reaching its 80% capacity. And here's what it looks like. Very compact design. Yeah, of course, you got the BMS, 15 protection functions, exclusive. Okay, here's the exclusive maintenance technology. Our patent active equalization technology reduces cell pressure differences, ensuring consistent output and expanding the lifespan of the power station. So you can get yourself one of these little balancers, active equalizers, and it will balance your battery for you. The maintenance here is a 5-year warranty. Wow. Worry-free 5-year warranty. And if you need to, there's just a series of screws to open this up for maintenance. Very easy to maintain. So check out the size comparison here. Look at this. Okay, some of the more popular brands right here, a lot smaller and lighter in weight as well. Like look at this Buetti. This is clearly the Buetti. It has 2,000 watt hours, so a third less than the ComVolt. It weighs more and it's bigger. So look at this comparison between the ComVolt and this other Jackery here. This Jackery is way bigger and weighs a lot more for the same size battery capacity. Let's check out the owner's manual really quick to see if there's anything in here that I want to highlight. It's 25 pages deep, so you know it is detailed and they had thought about everything. Not a lot of owner's manuals are more than 10 pages, so this is nice that they go through every single thing. If you had any questions, it's probably already answered in here. So every single spec, wall charging, car charging, the DC to DC charging, suggestions, how to install it, like you saw me install earlier. So I like how detailed this is. This product is very well thought out. 25 pages on the owner's manual here. Don't forget, I'm going to drop a $50 coupon in the description specifically for my viewers. I really do think this is a great value. It has it all. Massive battery capacity, very big pure sine wave inverter. It comes with a DC to DC charging, so you can charge it at 30 amps or 450 watts. It's a very small package in a sleek aluminum alloy design. It accepts 400 watts of solar. I really do think that you can power your entire van life off of this one battery. No problems at all. All the other battery banks that I have are smaller in comparison, but are larger in footprint. Not going to mention no names, but this one is 3 times less the battery capacity, and it is a lot larger in footprint overall dimensions than the ComVolt. This is 1,000 watt hours, while the ComVolt is 3,000, and the ComVolt is this much smaller. I do think that this can run your entire van life. If you want to do outdoor adventures, if you want to have an outdoor party and run music and all this ComVolt can power that entire party all night long. I
have no doubt about it. It has so much power. So like no product on planet Earth, there is no such thing as a perfect product. There is one thing that I don't like about this Energy Freedom, and it's the sound of the AC charger. It's very loud. Let's take a listen. So here's what the lithium charger sounds like, running at 500 watts. Kind of sounds like a jet engine or a hair dryer. A little on the loud side, but it is what it is. Thanks so much for all the love, likes, and comments on the video, guys. It really does help the YouTube algorithm for new people to discover my channel. And if you're interested in the ComVolt Energy Freedom Victory 3 kilowatt battery station, I will leave a link in the description with a special coupon for $50 off. Thanks again so much for watching. Shout out to the notification squad, those who have the little notification bell icon clicked. I really appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace.